Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Kliavkov, founding director of Healthy Mourning Revolution. We're all about revolutionizing the way you think about your grief and mourning. And I'm here today to talk about the evolution of your relationship. Now, most of you, if you've been listening to my videos for a while, know that I am always quoting, "Death ends a life, not a relationship." The history of that quote reaches far back into American history in the 1930s when an American philosopher began saying these kind of things. That particular wording of the quote comes from Mitch Albom in his book, Tuesdays with Mourning. The important part about this is that we understand that at the time of the death of our beloved, we had a relationship with them that was based in the physical experience of them. We may have had wonderful times with them. We may have had horrible times with them. We may remember only the good and we may remember only the bad, but all of that is about physical experience. The opportunity of our grief journey is to find where the relationship is with them now, and that is sacred, because now what we get to do is we get to connect with them, not through the everyday of personalities and conflict and frustration that can often happen in relationships. Because let's face it, we are imperfect beings and we are in relationship with imperfect beings. And sometimes we're really keenly aware of how imperfect the other is. And so it's not always sunny and roses for sure. And those personality conflicts, they're very much a part of our physical experience of relationship. When somebody dies, we now have an opportunity to connect with them in a much deeper way. Our essence has a chance to connect with their essence. And in order to do that, we do need to go through the grief process, and bit by bit, as we let go of our need for their physical presence, we discover where that essence connects to their essence, and we begin to discover where the relationship is now. The grief journey, or the grief quest, as I have been calling it of late, is really about questing to discover where this connection lives now. And it is a journey that takes time. It's not a one and done by any stretch of the imagination. If you're not sure what your next steps are on this journey, then I invite you to connect with us. You'll find all of the links below in the description. You want to find us on Healthy Mourning, Mourning, healthymourning.com. Click on immediate support and find all of the ways that we have to support you right here and right now in your grief journey. If this video has helped to shift your thinking about grief even just a little, then I invite you to like it. I invite you to share it with others. Make sure that they know what you know. Together, we will create compassionate grief communities. And if you have some questions about what I've said here, then please put that in the comment section below, because I am using Healthy Mourning Revolution Radio, our podcast, to answer any question that comes in from the YouTube channel. So please feel free to ask your questions. Make sure you get the answers that you need and that resonate, that make sense for you. Only you know what you need on your grief journey. It is always my honor to walk with you in that space. In the meantime, if it's just my voice that is of support to you, then by all means, like, subscribe, hit the bell that lets you know when we'll drop our next video. And until I see you again, I wish you ease and grace in your grief journey. Namaste.